Today I want to talk about my stock footage income in 2017 and what I learned as well. Welcome to my creative income. This is the first video of my channel and I'm planning to do more videos like this on which I help people to achieve creative income. I've been selling my content on microstock website since 2012 and I believe I learned a lot of lessons about that and I'm sure I can help some people with that. I have 4 topics that I want to talk to you on this video. First one, it's my earnings on 2017. I'm going to compare them with other years also, since this is the first video. The most profitable agencies, some conclusions I could take of it, some lessons that I've learned and that may help you, and a little of the plans I have for the future. So let's go to what matters. My total income in 2017 was $1,690. Compared to other years, it was not so good. I think it was a mistake thinking that Shutterstock would be the main website. This is something that you normally see with people that do photography, but it seems that for footage it is a little different. So in 2013 I had $400. It was my total income. I had a total of 30 items, so that was the size of my portfolio, and I was only working with Shutterstock and Pond 5. In 2014, my total was $738, which is a considerable growth when compared to 2013. And the biggest reason of that is the World Cup in Brazil. So I put a lot of content online that are very related to Brazil, like some footage I did when I was traveling to the Amazon, the Brazilian flag. This is my best seller. So it's a Brazilian flag in slow motion. I did it with my Canon 60D. It's not even with the A7S II I have today, and it still sells very well. Let's go to 2015, where I made $878, and on this year I had video blogs, deposit photos, and iStock photos. I also added some files there. Deposit photos came to contact me through email, which was something very interesting. So I just had to send all my files through FTP, and they would tag and put the titles themselves, which was something very cool. On that year, I increased my portfolio to 130 items. And because of that, you will notice a bigger growth on 2016, on which I received $1,464. I believe this growth, once again, it's almost 100% of growth, almost. But for 2 reasons. One, of course, I went to up to 130 items on my portfolio, which is all video. Video is my biggest focus. Actually, I have no pictures. I'm adding them right now on 2018. It's when I started doing it. The second main reason is because of the Olympic Games in Brazil. So once again, it was a big opportunity to put some footage online. But all my Brazilian images, including the Brazilian flag, they sold a lot on that year. And then in 2017, the number I already gave you, almost $1,700, was the year that I went up to 240 items. But the growth was not that good. I went from $1,400 to almost $1,700, which I have some theories of the reason that happened. And I'll tell you in a second. So let's talk a little about how much every website participated on this. And this is something that really impressed me. In 2017, Shutterstock had 74% of all my incomes, which I know it's stronger as expected, as everybody says. But I'm really impressed with the strength of other websites for a couple of reasons. Check out my portfolio size on other websites. Pay close attention, you'll notice that Pond 5, iStock, and even video blogs, which I think is now Storyblocks, they did very well compared to Shutterstock. But if you take a look at 2016, things are going to be very different. So let's go back there and you will notice that I had the same portfolio size on Shutterstock and Pond 5, but check out how Pond 5 made better results. I don't know if this is if it's something unique for me, but I think we can presume that the footage market is different from the picture market. I was watching a video of Bliss Hunter. He was telling about his total earnings, and you could see that Shutterstock was responsible for almost everything. And he's in a lot of other agencies, but Shutterstock was the biggest one. We have to check if 2008 is going to be just like 2017 was for me, that Shutterstock was bigger than the other websites. But I don't think that's going to happen. I really think that Pond 5 is going to be big, and I don't know. Let's see what happens. I do believe that the footage market it's different from the picture market, and it's good to be in other agencies. So there are a few lessons and a few conclusions that we can take, that I take after this data I'm showing to you. And first one, it's definitely a matter of quantity. Do work on your quality, and quality is important, and you should definitely buy better equipment and go with better lenses and go 4K, all of this. But quantity is what really matters. It's what really is going to impact on the amount of income you get. So if you have to choose between spending one day in doing the perfect shot or spending one day to do 20 different images, I would definitely go with the quantity over the quality, which is something dangerous to say, but I do think that things on stock agencies are a little different from the rest of the reality of filmmakers and photographers. Second conclusion and second lesson, it's definitely worth it to diversify your portfolio to other websites. And this is something that I will do. I'll try to do this still in the beginning of May, but I will upload the rest of my portfolio to Pond 5, to Getty Images, video blogs, and deposit photos, because I do think that they're going to make a huge impact on my income. And I'll also try a few other websites. I'll try Adobe Stock, which used to be Fotolia. And if there's time left, I plan to use Envato, Dreamstime, and I heard about Big Stock. I'll give a try. Yeah, I'm definitely going to diversify. And third, I learned a lot of things when I started to analyze my top sellers, and it was definitely a surprise, because a lot of images I was not even sure if I would upload them or not. They started to sell a lot, and one of them became a top seller. But this is a subject for another video, which I would be glad to do, but I'm really testing everything, and if people are really watching this and if people are interested on this content. So this is it for today, but before I finish, I would like to ask you, and you can really put this on the comments below, I will read everything, but which websites are bringing more profit for you? Is it Shutterstock also? Do you have any other website which is bringing good results for you? And also, I would really like to know how often you would like to see these videos. If there is any question I could help you with, or other topics you would like me to talk to, or maybe get some English classes or someone to help me. Once again, I appreciate your subscription. It really motivates me to keep going on. And thanks for watching. If you're new to this and you have this interest of putting your files, your pictures and your footage online, you can find some links on the description where you can subscribe to these websites.